I'll bring our next guest here, Tofaz. How do you say your name?
Too fast. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out and waiting. I wanted to get you in earlier, but we kind of dragged on a little bit.
I want first to ask and be sure because I don't want to be a misunderstanding. Because what I'm about to show you, I haven't seen anyone showing it,
Sure.
and I find it a bit odd that nobody talks about it, and it's not what
Sure.
you expect. Okay, so I want to ask: do you expect like an evidence that points to the Quran or to the Prophet Muhammad?
If you can go to the Bible and show us something like, oh yeah, there's clearly evidence of Islam, the Quran, Muhammad, we can talk about that, sure. But if you want to go over it, we need to read the context of the passage and actually go into what it says. So whatever you want to bring up, we can go to that.
Okay, before I start, I want to lay a foundation about something because without it, it won't make sense. You might not even understand it. Okay, so we both agree that in the Quran, an angel of light, or however you want to call it, came to Muhammad and he revealed things. Correct? I mean, it is written in the Quran. Correct? There is a description how it's done. That he pressed him, that he was afraid. There are things, but in the Quran, it is mentioned. We can agree on that, right? I'm not gonna stick on the Quran too much. I want to go to the Bible. I just want to be sure that you are actually agreeing that this is written. It is written in the Quran.
Are you just asking us that does Islam teach that there are certain issues I have with pointing to certain passages in the Quran, and then you have passages that'll talk about the spirit of Allah, and Muslims will just say that's the angel Gabriel. I have doubts about some of those, about that interpretation in certain passages. But if you want to say, according to Islam, Muhammad received revelations from the angel Gabriel and so on, I would say yes. According to Islam, that is.
Okay. My focus will be on this because what I'm about to show you, it's not something you can encounter very easily. First of all, we know when an angel encounter comes from the Bible, how does he approach? He says, "Do not fear." He strengthens the person, gives clarity to the message. He doesn't force prophecy. It's a friendly encounter, correct? We can agree on that.
Yeah, angels appearing in the Bible might not be a friendly encounter, but if you're talking about like when the angel appears to like Mary or to a prophet, it's usually, hey, don't be afraid. I'm not here for because that's why they would be scared, right? An angel's appearing. That's angel might be here to judge us and wipe us out for something or something like that. So they normally say, yeah, hey, don't be afraid. Here's why I'm here.
Okay, in order for this connection to work, I need to know if we are on the same page on what I'm about to tell you. Okay, in Revelation 20, if you go down below, I think it's after 11. It says, I think, let me see the verse.
Revelation 20, you saying?
Yeah, you will see what I mean. Wait, I need to.
Let me put it on the screen. I'm just gonna put a Logos up because that way I can.
I got it. Go on Revelation 8. You will know what I'm about to show you, and you are not gonna believe.
Revelation 8? No?
8. Yeah, Revelation 20, verse 8.
20, verse 8. Okay. Well, then here, I'm already here. Let me just scroll down here. So, do you want me to read it? Okay, so this is, I'm going to read just this section here if you want me to.
Yeah, you can read from, you can read.
And when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be released from prison. He will come out to deceive the nations that are at the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them for battle. Their number is like the sand of the sea. And they marched up over the broad plain of the earth and surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them. And the devil who has deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur where the beast and the false prophet were. And they will be tormented day and night forever and ever.
Okay, my question is this. Is it possible that Gog and Magog is actually Armageddon? Because I haven't seen like the Bible teaching two different wars. It plays a huge role for you to understand this. Trust me, it does. Does the Gog and Magog could possibly be the same war that is described a chapter earlier that speaks about Armageddon? Because technically, if we prove this, you will see what I'm trying to point out.
What is
it possible Gog and Magog being the same war as Armageddon from a different perspective?
No.
You could say they're connected and so on, but no, Armageddon. I mean, that's from like the Valley of Megiddo, where it's like
Megiddo.
Yeah.
For me to prove what I'm about that is actually the same war, it will take me forever. But let's say it is, because I can prove it. But let's say it is, because the argument I'm about to make, it's not about in the detail about the war.
Let's just make the argument. Just go for the argument.
Let's make the argument. Let's say that Gog and Magog is the same war. Okay. If you go and read on the top from the beginning, it says an angel is coming down from the heavens, having the key of the abyss, holding his hands, the chain that he sees the dragon and the ancient chairman, and he put him in the abyss. He's bound for 1,000 years, correct?
Yeah, Revelation, yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, at the beginning, correct. So here is the tricky part. So if by this chance, I can prove it, I have done studies on this, I can prove that actually is the same word, because there are too many questions that it doesn't explain if you count it as a separate one. So if Satan is bound before Armageddon, that means before Armageddon he is not active, correct? Based on that understanding.
He's not what?
He's not active before Armageddon, before Gog and Magog. If you count it like this, you know that Satan before that is not active, correct?
Well, he's active throughout the book of Revelation. He's the dragon.
He's active before he gives the power to the beast, and he's active again during the wrath of God. But in between, there is no action. If you read the book of Revelation, I have studied it completely. I have solved it. I know what's happening in the book. Nobody can see it. It's fine. I don't need to prove everything now.
Okay.
There is a reason.
Just make the argument, because there's a lot of stuff going on in here.
Yeah, I know. If you go to Revelation 12, okay?
All right.
Go. I need you to see the reflection. It's very important.
I'll go to Revelation 12. Yep.
Yeah. Go to 11. No, 12.
Yeah, I see.
12.
12 what? 12 what?
12. No, Revelation 12, not. Yeah. If you go there and you will see there is a war happening in the sky, right? And then he's kicked down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the dragon falls. Yeah.
Down, it says Satan. Notice, the dragon has a limited time, a short time. Not us. We are not included in that period. It's him who has a short time. If you read it, it's specified for him.
Okay.
Do you agree on
continue.
that?
I want you to just make the argument. Just go.
Okay. Listen. So imagine you are Satan. Okay, and you have limited time, okay, because limited time doesn't specify how long it is. That means after that limited time is ended, before the final war comes, he's bound and he has no time, okay? The last angelic encounter we know from history that actually happened is in the Quran, because Muhammad had an encounter with an angel who didn't have a lot of time, and the panic you see in the Quran is not just reflected on the messenger, on the Prophet Muhammad. I'm not denying that he had an encounter with an angel. The angel himself, the way he acted was in panic because he had short time. So it is a continuation from the Bible, but not the one everyone expects it to be.
So wait, you're not a Muslim, are you?
No.
Oh, we assumed you were a Muslim. So you're arguing that
I'm not. Look, it is a continuation, but not the one they expect. We have to be honest. I can prove you. If you want, I can analyze you. Gog and Magog. Armageddon is the same word. I can prove it to you. If that is proven,
one, I don't think you can prove that. I mean, it's in Ezekiel, where in Ezekiel, Gog is a ruler, and it's Gog from the land of Magog and so on. And then these words take on the meaning is expanded over time. But then Armageddon comes from Megiddo.
My study on this goes very deeply. It's not something like I can do it right now in with few sentences. I get what you mean. I have studied it very thoroughly in order to actually make sense of what it talks about. Because if that was the case, the main question is which is the people who are deceived when there is no one left to be deceived, because the ones who are saved, they have no fear for the second death. Then the ones who were destroyed in chapter 19, they are destroyed. There is no one left to deceive. And those who died have not yet risen yet to be judged. So who is left to deceive to go in this war? Who is left?
I mean,
is
it's
it us?
possible.
No. Is it the ones who got destroyed? No. Is it the ones who are not raised to be judged? No. Who is left to be in that war?
I mean, it's possible. It's definitely the better case for Muhammad I've ever heard.
Do you have an answer to that? Because I do.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your answer, man? We'll let you do that, and then we're going to move on, because we want to try to talk more about Islam and the Bible.
Yeah, in general, if you read the Revelation, it is the chapters are multiple perspective of the same period. It's like the entire book keeps repeating the same. It's like, let's say you are 1 to 100. That's the time period. So the chapters keep going back to 1 to 100, expressing what happens in the period through different perspectives. So even though chapter 19 ended with for example, the Armageddon. If you go to chapter 20, it speaks about Gog and Magog, that word that then the fire devoured them. But once you see the Satan thrown into the lake of fire, you see already being there false prophet, the beast. Where is the third group? Where is the third group? What I'm trying to point out is the reason that the Quran is actually a continuation from our Bible. It's because the Satan didn't have enough time to actually work it out. So you can see the panic when he's trying to convince the prophet to actually do something about it, because he doesn't have time. Right now that we are talking, people blaming that Satan is still active, and we are keep repeating the same things, blaming Satan for our mistakes, when actually right now the choice to be saved is actually.
I think your mic cut out, man. You muted yourself. Yeah. So. Nope, it's not working. Anyway, man. Yep, not working. I'm not sure what happened. We appreciate you coming, man. It's an interesting idea. I'd have to think more about it, but right now we're gonna move on because we're supposed to be talking with Muslims. That's the main goal. So that was kind of like not really the point. Again, if guys, you can request up if you're a Muslim. If you're not a Muslim, don't request up. We'd prefer to talk to Muslims right now. So if you're a Muslim, you can come on up. The queue is open.